Hello, everyone. Flosstube number 4, Soulful Stitcher. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just talk about a couple things. Um, One, the year whips is coming to a close, and I just want to thank so many of you for your participation and thank you for just making this event just so wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are a really big encouragement to me, and I just appreciate you taking it and running with it, excuse me. I know for like most of us who design or create things, you never really assume or expect like for it to have a big turnout, and when it does, it's just such an amazing thing. So thank you so much for being a part of this and just doing amazing things with it. The second thing is I want to give a couple shout outs. Sheila from the Sunshine Stitchers. Last week I had given a shout out to them because they had been, not really promoting the group, but they had been speaking about the group and saying great things. And because of that, they sent a lot of people who wanted to be members. And one of the questions on there is, how did you hear about the group? And so everyone was saying the Sunshine Stitcher. So I want to thank them so much. But Sheila comes into all of this is because when I gave the shout out, I actually called her by the wrong name. I called her Sharon. So I just wanted to send her an apology. And I did reach out to her and let her know I did call her by the wrong name, and she was just really nice about it. But still, I just feel like I owe her that apology. So her name is Sheila, not Sharon. So Sheila, thank you so much for being a part of, speaking positively about soulful stitching. I really appreciate that. And then my friend Tracy Jordan, she's just amazing too. But she sent me a comment saying, you're very pretty or beautiful when you smile, one of the two. And I just want to thank her so much for that. And I didn't realize that I scowl so much. So I'm going to really try to smile a lot more. So I appreciate the compliment. But I just, really just wanted to encourage you guys, just keep it up, hammering out those whips. I know that cross stitching is supposed to be fun, and we don't want to overcomplicate it to where we kind of kill the joy with our craft, but we also don't want to forget the meaning as well. And cross stitching is beautiful, it's peaceful, it is wonderful, but it's even more magnificent when you can see the finished product. So, just really quick, I know you guys who follow me on Instagram and are a part of Soulful Stitching, you've already saw this, but I just wanted to thank my fairy godmother again, Stitchy godmother again, for this. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. This is my first Mirabilia, so I'm just taking my time because I don't want to mess it up. And so this is kind of how far I've gotten. Just excuse the wrinkles in the fabric. I'll get that straightened out, when the time is appropriate. But for right now, I stitch in hand and it's going to get wrinkled. And plus, I had to put it in some water to kind of soften up the fabric. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just working on the frame using Karen Water Lilies, which is very nice. I love it. I see why these silks do cost so much, because they really are gorgeous. Now, that's not saying that I'm going to go broke for using silks, but I just understand why. So the other thing that I want to talk about is, for quite some time in my group, or our group, we have been doing monthly events, and I think I'm going to change it to seasonal moving forward. Seasons are a big deal. Lots of things happen in people's lives in a course of a season. So I think instead of worrying about doing things monthly, I think I'm going to do things seasonal. And one of the things that we are going to do, we're going to kick off the first season, which is December 21st to March 19th of 2020, which is the winter solstice. And the first event that I believe I'm going to do is, we're just going to do just winter themed projects. I really don't have it all nailed down. But I know I'm one of those that, December, Christmas stops, December 25th for most, but for me, it just continues for a while. So I think what I'm going to do to kick off the winter solstice event is I'm going to stitch the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery A Very Merry Christmas. Excuse me, A Very Merry Christmas Town. And I'm just going to stitch that 1/1. I'm going to use some opalescent 28 count linen. Um, and since I'm stitching it over one, it's actually going to be that small. So um, I do have some whips, but I have another floss tube coming. That's going to be a lot, a lot more involved. But December is a busy time for me. And it's not busy because of the Christmas holiday. It is busy for me because that's when I start to sit down and plot and plan for the year of whips. And as you can see, the year of whips 2020 is already put in place. So now it's time for me to start thinking for 2021. And not only that, I'm taking the year of whips 2020 a step further, and I am going to actually put my hands on every single project, whip, new start, what not new start, excuse me, every single whip that I own, whether it's old and I can't stand it, it's old, I don't like it, it's old, I love it. I don't care what it is. I am going to stitch on every single whip that I own. So what I'm thinking about doing is creating events seasonal for every single whip that I own, but making it fun, of course, so everyone else can join in. So I have a lot of planning to do, a lot of different things going on, and I definitely have to get started on the winter solstice event. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to send that apology to Sheila, because that was really important to me. It was bothering me. And I wanted to clear the air, so to speak. And two, I just wanted to encourage all of you amazing members who are really taking the year of whip so serious. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to seeing who the winner is going to be again this year. And, looking forward to meeting people finally offline coming April for the 2020 retreat. That's going to be a big deal. I'm really looking forward to it. And if I'm correct, Miss Tracy is coming all the way from this Washington state, to visit with me for that time. And that's important to me. My friend Danny, I also want to give a shout out to her. She just got married not too long ago. She is going to be traveling from Illinois to come and see me. So, for a person to hop on a plane and willing to spend money to come and spend time with me, that says a lot. And I will never be able to express my gratitude to any of you. And even those of you who are driving, a great distance to come and spend time with me, or even if you're local, that means a lot. It really does. I, again, did not expect the retreat to really take off as much as it has. And I've kept in contact with Katrina, and the slots are filling up. I think we may have somewhere between 15 seats left, I think. I'm not sure. I shouldn't probably say that because I can't remember, but I know it's not a lot of seats left. So if you're interested or you're thinking about doing it, all of the information is in the group. And Katrina Boyd has a great character, great reputation for her retreats that always turn out to be wonderful. And I know that she's going to do an amazing job for us as well. So I just want to thank you guys again. Thank you for the new people who have come to visit me. I hope you come back. And please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, which will notify you whenever I upload a new FlossTube video. And then for all my ride or dies who, always show up, no matter how long it takes me to get a video up, you guys are right there to show support. Just thank you so much. So with everything being said, you guys have an amazing Sunday, an amazing week, and most importantly, just keep showing love to other people. Have a great day.